And we're back. See, what has it been? Like a year, 8 months or so since I am continuing on with my combat mission playthrough. Although I'm in theater of war at the moment here. Um, let's see. I was right at the beginning of June 1940. There we go. I think this is the next scenario I was on. June 5th, 1940. Yeah. No units to fiddle with prior to the battle. So I guess we'll get right in here. Oh, I should have read the briefing. That would have been a good idea. Yeah, that was several months of being very busy with studying for IT certifications, AWS, Security Plus, and the like. Then getting settled into my new job, my graphics card on my desktop gave out at one point. I'm playing this on my laptop. It's Linux, by the way. It's took some.
Vous avez de nouveaux ordres.
Actually, no, I'm running this on Steam, so this is actually just running perfectly fine in Proton. Okay. Anyway, I have 3 tanks and a platoon of infantry plus a sniper. What am I expected to do with this tiny force? Here we go. Okay, force your way to the bridge in the north and cross it with all available troops. Fierce battles are raging all over France. German troops are approaching Paris. After the after the Battle of Arras, our group has been surrounded. The situation is hopeless. Well, that's rather defeatist. There is no chance to survive, but we will keep on fighting till the end. That's the spirit. Okay, right. Reconnaissance of any forces. Okay. Is that the bridge is that the bridge I'm supposed to get across? I mean, any of these bridges get to the other side of the river. Yeah, where's your way to the bridge in the north and cross it with all available troops? Okay, bridge in the north. This one, probably. I am seeing sandbags. Obviously, they were meant to defend the southern bank of that bridge crossing area there. So, what is my plan? Okay. Okay, the bridge in the north is literally the only one I can cross. Though if this was real world, I would honestly probably be trying to cross one of the closer ones. Because any of those gets to the other side of the river. Anywho, that way is our direction of attack. I don't exactly have a lot of troops to lose here, so... Okay, this built-up area, could pose some difficulties to tank movement. Can't just keep them formed up in line and push straight down there. Hmm. Okay. Advance to contact. Infantry out front will be the eyes. I'll keep the tanks ready to be my armored fist when resistance is identified. And I'm gonna put some focus on preserving my tanks. What have I got? Got an S-35. I have an R-35, and I have an H-35. Spotter's Guide to French Tanks. Obviously, these all didn't come from the same unit. Now, Theater of War is better than most RTSs, realism-wise, but tables of organization are not necessarily its strong suit. Okay, but yeah. Basic outline, I'm thinking, yeah, advanced contact. If I have 3 infantry squads, I will lead with 1 up, 2 back. Basic wedge formation. The front one should make contact with the enemy. The rear 2, I'll be able to determine what to do with when contact is made. They won't be directly engaged, hopefully, so I'll be able to maneuver them. So that just leaves a question of route. Suppose, in general, there are 3 basic routes available to me. I could try to hug the bank of the river, go with the low ground. That might offer a decent amount of dead ground. Not a whole lot of space to spread out, though. Yeah, a little bit of dead ground. Is it gonna be... We'd be funneled in. And not really any dead... We'd have to cross a bit of ground in order to get into anything that could properly be described as dead ground. Assuming... Where is the enemy likely to be? They could come down from the north here. I've never played this scenario before. I'm sure there are people out there who have played this a dozen times and know where everything is. But anyway, so there's hugging the bank. Another possible route is swinging left, going wide left. Advantage to that, plenty of room to spread out. Trees might offer a decent amount of concealment, both to me and potentially the enemy. The fields of fire can get decently long on this route. And of course, the third possible route is straight up the middle, right down the road through the town. Not really... Yeah, definitely no room to actually deploy into any kind of fighting formation. Be hemmed in by the buildings, by these walls here on either side. I'm thinking swing left is probably the best route to take. So that means I want to advance west a decent ways until I'm past the town, say till I reach this road here, and then pivot north towards the bridge. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. So... Right, okay. It's been a minute since I've played this game. Almost a year, actually. So, excuse me while I take a moment to remember how to play it. Oh, right, okay, these tanks aren't all part of the same unit. I have to actually select them all. Okay, we're going to keep them in the back. Actually, the something 35s will be on either side. The S-35. I do have this sniper. He's probably the ideal scout. Probably the pinnacle of the doctrine of make contact with the smallest possible force is make contact with one guy. So yeah, we'll have him lead. Okay, I don't think... yeah, Theater of War isn't quite as complicated as Combat Mission. I don't think there's a tremendous amount more planning I can do. Time to get this thing started. So... which one of these? I think I want... assault forward? Does that allow them stop and shoot from time to time? Wedge formation is the classic advance to contact formation. And let's go with a somewhat wider platoon scale wedge.
Vous avez de nouveaux ordres.
Bridge as soon as possible, avoiding large enemy groups. Okay. Well, where are the large enemy groups? Huh. Wait. With the as soon as possible consideration. This is a fairly small force. It probably can fit through this way. That would meet the as soon as possible. That would be consistent with the as soon as possible condition. And might have the added benefit that maybe I could evade some enemy troops. There might be some troops up here that if I go this way, maybe I won't have to fight. Oh, there's sandbags there. There could be enemy troops there. The advantage of the wedge formation is not all that hard to change its direction, so I could just make this the lead squad and carry on that way. Things get heated, though. There's no room to maneuver. Of course, over here there's plenty of room to maneuver, but that might not matter if my men are pinned down in the open anyway. Alright, I'm going to send them that way. There's a way to do waypoints, isn't there? Yes, while I'm relearning the game. What was it? Hold down shift. Yes, there we go, waypoints. I'm going to cancel those. Okay. Gonna go ahead and... Oop. That guy, I think I will allow to continue moving that way. Might be able to get some pretty good observation. Forewarn me of any flank attacks. That sort of thing. Because the tanks are faster than the infantry, I'm going to let the infantry get decent ways ahead before I give the tanks their orders.
Aux armes!
Okay, let's
Oui, chef!
start getting them moving.
Aux armes! Je vais m'approcher.
That occurs. I am just going to... Okay. I was just minimizing the game to verify that the recording was in fact going. Because I'm paranoid like that. I only have one monitor. Can't have OBS open on one screen and the game open on another. Once I get enough money together, I'll probably get another monitor. Right after a new graphics card for my desktop. Oop. Oh, E, that's what I wanted. Okay, did you spot those guys? Okay, that anti-aircraft gun is potentially significant. Can he potentially... No, we should be safe. Thing is, it's potentially possible that he'll be able to, shoot us in the back going through there, but I don't think he can. More significant, though, are all of these guys. So yeah, we've made contact. Okay, I think I should move the tanks forward. Okay, there is an anti-tank gun there. It's facing the wrong way, though. And I've got infantry hitting it decently close range. What is that? A shade above 100 meters.
Attention! Oui, chef!
Alright. Get into... Get up there. Shoot back. Get him? Alright, get E. I need to remember E, not escape. I want to pause it, not bring up the menu. You got this, guys. I don't think there's a whole lot I can do to influence this at this point. Just shoot.
À gauche. Feu.
Nice. Okay.
Attention.
Okay. I think stay behind the hill. We don't want you exposing yourself to that AT gun. The infantry have enough firepower to deal with it.
Oui, chef.
I let you keep moving up to that position. You should still be covered from that AT gun, probably.
Aux
And
armes.
my tanks can probably destroy that AT gun without too much risk to themselves. I mean, French tanks have
Attention.
notoriously good frontal armor by 1940 standards. Still, why risk it? This thing could take out the gun, knock out a track. Yeah, no sense taking the risk. I'm gonna let the infantry handle the AT gun. Then the tanks will move forward and handle the enemy anti-aircraft gun and infantry. If I had artillery, I would be hitting that AT gun with my artillery. There. You're moving.
Attention. Aux armes.
Hey, S-35. Stop moving.
Attention.
You visible? No. Okay, you're good. You can keep moving for a little bit.
Attention.
I'm gonna have you stop right there in that dead ground. You keep pushing forward a little bit.
En avant.
Lass sie näher kommen.
Alright, I am going to, I think if I move my leftmost squad forward, I'm thinking I want to start bounding my squads forward. If I move my leftmost squad forward, that is definitely going to expose them to the anti-aircraft gun. Center squad, they've been able to put fire on the AT gun up to now. What about right squad? I think they're in defilade from the anti-aircraft gun. I think I can safely bound them forward a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Oof. Okay. Alright, I think it's just one gunner left. Ah! He has inflicted a casualty. It's okay, German casualties so far are lopsided in my favor. Good work, good work. Oof, okay. I don't have a tremendous amount of infantry to spare. I don't have a tremendous amount of anything to spare. I have one squad for every tank. That is... Tanks are definitely a tad overrepresented in theater of war. Like, one squad for every tank, I would consider that to be a very heavily armored formation here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and push the tanks forward, despite that AT gun still being present. I think we have enough mass and firepower in our favor. Okay, nicely done. This squad is down a third of its strength. Hopefully we don't run into too much more resistance like that. The tanks are going to deal with the anti-aircraft gun. I don't think... Well... What is that, 20mm cannons? That wouldn't be a threat to tanks later in the war. It could be a credible threat to early war tanks, though.
Aux armes.
Would be more of a threat for sure if I had, you know, like 15mm of armor, like some early war tanks do. But these, 30 to 40mm of armor with a little bit of sloping should be enough. Yes.
I was just wondering if it was your phone in the kitchen that was counting down like bombs.
Okay, I can't tell if it is paused or unpaused. The recording, that is. The game obviously says it is paused. How? Okay. It's not. Bear with me if it's unpaused. I swear on the Windows version of OBS, it straight up told me whether it was paused or unpaused. I am hitting my hotkeys for pause and unpause. I'm not seeing... Well, I'm going to take it on faith that the recording is still going and carry on.
Halte, tir enfoiré. Attention. Halte, tir enfoiré.
Certainly these tanks should be less vulnerable to the anti-aircraft gun than my infantry. It's shooting at it like it thinks it can accomplish something. No. That tank managed to tank those hits pretty well.
Le passage est bloqué.
Probably helps that it's angled. Angling like that, because, all War Thunder players know angling is just like the best thing ever to do. Works very well with early war tanks, where the amount of armor on the front is pretty similar to the armor on the sides, so angling at a full 45 degrees significantly increases the effectiveness of both your front and side armor. It would be suicidal to angle a modern tank, which has significantly stronger frontal armor than side armor, Yeah, your frontal armor would be less likely to be penetrated, but you're exposing so much of your side armor anyway that it hardly matters. So, yes, early World War II tanks, angling is good. Modern tanks, angling is bad.
Halte, tir emparé. Oui, chef.
Okay, why is it taking so many hits to kill this thing?
Halte, tir emparé.
Okay, it's effectively dead anyway. There does not appear to be anyone crewing the gun. Driver's dead. Okay, yeah, that thing... Well, the game may still think it is technically in play. For all intents and purposes, it's dead. Okay, so I'm going to start bounding my infantry forward. Probably a somewhat longer bound than I should have done. Okay, now it's registering as it's not knocked out, but abandoned. Oh wow, they were... Yeah, we very much caught them in the flank. Apparently they really were expecting an attack down this road here. And that is how their defenses were oriented. Oh god. Now my leftmost squad is down to 4 men.
Oui, chef.
For a target like that, you should really be using your machine gun.
À droite.
There we go. See, it's all about using the right weapon type. Okay. We've taken 4 casualties. Which is not tremendous. The enemy has taken disproportionately high casualties. But we didn't exactly have a lot of troops to start with. Okay. Where's... Oh. I got that guy killed. Okay. No sniper. I will, I think, lead with one of my smaller squads. Alright. You advance to the next contact.
Attention.
Never mind. The next contact is to our right.
Oui, chef. Oui, chef.
Again, you should really be using your machine gun. That'll be more effective. Oh, don't say that.
Oui, chef. En avant.
Well, at least we managed to kill it. Two enemy armored vehicles knocked out. One abandoned. We ain't doing too shabby here. come on, it's a machine gun. You can rotate that thing without... Oh.
Oui, chef.
Okay. Where did that come from? Okay, right, we've got infantry coming down. I don't like that we can see that anti-aircraft gun. That means it can... Oh, of course. Stupid me.
Attention.
Hey, could you maybe get to the gunner position?
Oui, chef.
There. You halt and shoot.
Attention.
Ooh, oh, oh, that's no good. Get out, get out. Lie down.
Attention. Aux armes. En avant. À droite. Attention. Feu.
That's no good. Is that exactly that sort of thing that I was worried about before? Oh. Oh. They actually knocked it out. Crap. Anything to do with that thing? Yeah. Well, that can't be bigger than 20 millimeters. Can't be more of a threat than, okay.
Oui, chef. Aux armes.
Get down. Was clear with the get down order, right? Hide. There we go. Okay.
Aux armes. Feu. Oui, chef.
Yeah. Oof. These controls maybe. Oop.
En avant. À gauche. Aux armes.
I know it's up there. There we go.
Attention.
Focus your attention on it.
Aux armes. En avant. Feu. Aux armes.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, I thought your gun was pointed right. For some reason.
Aux armes.
Alright, you're doing alright. Let me get some battle damage assessment on what killed you. This game does have hit decals. Okay. Side turret penetration. Driver's optics? Don't know the details of, is that the H-35 or the R-35?
Oui, chef. Oui, chef.
The R-35. But it's not uncommon for driver's optics to be a weak point.
Oui, chef.
Ah. Enemy tanks. Panzer 1. Still a threat to my infantry. That was an autocannon that hit it.
Attention!
I feel like the quad AA would have had a higher rate of fire. I think there's a Panzer II around here somewhere.
Attention! Attention!
Oh, no, no, no.
Attention!
Okay, it's the treads. You still have your firepower. Okay, infantry. We may need the infantry to make a break for it. Okay. Tanks will hold off the enemy. The infantry are going to make a break for it. Gonna try... Yeah, hug the bank. And... There's another vehicle. Panzer 38 or 35T. 38T. You know, I'm not sure I've ever gotten good at telling a Panzer 35 from a Panzer 38T. There's our Panzer II. Yeah, we got an enemy armored counterattack hitting us in the flank. Okay, yeah, I think the tanks will hold the enemy off. All my infantry attempt to make a break for it.
Attention!
I was just thinking maybe I should strip a few infantry to man the AT gun, but never mind. Ooh, nice. Took out that Panzer I. That's something. Yes. Not the best tank in German service at the moment, but that does diminish their combat power a little bit. Recon bikes. So, the infantry should have enough fire. Oh! Still no enemies down there. Yeah, okay, this is not my most competent performance of all time. I'm just getting my whole force killed now, aren't I? Yes, that is exactly what I've done. This has been a disaster. The only thing left to do is make sure it's just as much of a disaster for the Germans. Let's see. We hit that flak gun a few times. Did we manage to immobilize it? I'm not convinced that we did. Ooh, inflicted some casualties though. So known enemy casualties, 25. taken out for sure. 1 tank. And this says 3 armored cars. That would be, I assume, that half-track, that actual armored car. And that armored car. And the enemy has abandoned so far 1 armored car and 1 black half-track. I don't know why I assumed this area was clear. The only unit that went down far enough to check was a tank, and tanks do not have notoriously good optics.
Oui, chef.
Deal with those infantry. Ah! Nope.
Le passage est bloqué. Attention. Le passage est bloqué.
Excellent.
Attention. Attention. Aux armes.
Ooh, nice. Got 2 with 1 burst. Okay, Panzer 38T has been abandoned. Not destroyed, though.
Je vais m'approcher. À gauche.
Come on. Okay, well that's just a crewman
Je vais
anyway.
m'approcher.
Yeah, that's that loss of infantry there
Aux armes.
is a blow to the Germans.
À droite.
Another armored car to worry about.
Je vais m'approcher.
Aren't you pushing forward? Did we manage to take out your track? We did. And gun. Excellent. Okay. Game hasn't recognized it, but that thing is effectively out of action. So I don't need to worry about that one.
Aux armes. Je vais m'approcher. Halte, tireur paré. À gauche. Attention. Attention. À droite.
Stop.
Halte. En avant. Oui, chef. Halt. Halt.
Up.
Feu.
Nice. hit it lengthways, the shell would have torn through the entire length of the vehicle. Alright. I know that thing is technically already dead, but it would be nice. I only have 15 shells.
Oui, chef. Oui, chef.
Yep, it's out of action.
Attention.
Just keep pushing forward. How thick is that thing's front armor? 25 millimeters. I might just be able to hold out. Alright. See if I can't bring this thing towards the objective.
En avant. Oui, chef. Attention.
How many shells do you have?
Attention.
6 APC. Hang on. Is there a way to... Yes, hold fire. No point telling you to hold position anymore, your track's out. But yeah, hold fire.
Le moteur est endommagé. Oui, chef. Feu. À droite. Feu. Je vais m'approcher. Je vais m'approcher.
Okay.
En avant.
Huh. Might actually make it. Still a disaster with the loss of all my infantry. That was a pretty unforgivable blunder on my part there. Just sending my men down to get shot in the backs by this checkpoint garrison here. There's likely to be more troops around here. Alright, this tank makes it without trouble.
En avant. À gauche.
I'm going to have this crew abandon this tank. Move up to the bridge. Possibly take the possession of the anti-tank gun there.
Oui, chef.
For now, they're going to sit still.
Oui, chef.
Continue being a rear guard. Oh, I do need to remember that there's still enemy infantry here. I haven't cleared it out entirely. Means if... How badly did I damage that armored car? Enough that the crew abandoned it, but... It's still mobile. Alright.
Quittez le véhicule.
Here's what I'm gonna try.
À vos ordres.
I know the controls are in German. You guys are completely unfamiliar with this vehicle. Oh god. He's got a submachine gun. Back in the tank! Back in the tank!
Attention!
Crap. Well, that could have gone better.
Attention!
Okay, so I guess the question now is, what can I do to maximize your chances of winning this fight here?
Halte! Feu! Feu! Je vais m'approcher. Feu! Je vais m'approcher.
Right. 7.5mm rifle round should be able to penetrate that gun shield at this range. Yeah. So the machine gun should be the most effective weapon. What is the thickness of that gun shield? Like 8mm? 6mm?
M'approcher.
Something I should really look up.
Je vais
But
m'approcher.
yeah, this at 100 meters, just plain old 7.5mm rifle rounds can penetrate, apparently, as estimated by this game, 9mm of steel,
Je vais m'approcher.
which is apparently enough to get through that gun shield. That's all we need. Okay. Machine gunners aren't a threat to the tank.
En avant!
What else are we dealing with here? Oh.
Oui, chef! À vos ordres.
Come on. You can shoot him.
Attention!
Okay, you'll shoot more accurately if you're...
Je vais m'approcher.
Well, that's a shame. Okay. Well,
Aux armes!
as long as one unit gets out of here, maybe I can change it. Or, you know what, maybe we should just
En
move.
avant!
Rear armor is only 25mm. Did that autocannon get through 25mm at this range? I have no idea. Best not risk it. Besides, lucky hit could still knock out my tracks. Oof. Kill my loader. Alright. That was obviously a penetrating hit to the turret there. Is my loader already dead? No, I'm pretty sure the loader just died.
En avant!
Okay.
Mission accomplie.
Technically a victory. The best kind of victory. In reality, that was a
Mission
total
accomplie.
disaster. Wait, get
En avant.
to the bridge.
En avant.
Oh. Oh. Are you sure you want to give me that victory? Basically just lost at the last second. A little gamey to claim victory at this point. This was in reality as total a defeat as it gets. Except for the high price that we inflicted on the enemy to gain it. Okay. Technically a victory. Yay! In reality, a total disaster.